Alrighty then, and a very warm welcome to Shakes and Fidget. You see here my main jar on Server World 41 Germany. This jar will reach something soon enough. I will not say any more details, but I will try to make it kind of special. I'm not sure how, but stay tuned on my channel. I would say within the next 1 or 2 weeks to get all information's going. And well, the main topic we want to talk about is that version 15 is already updated, and we will check the changelog. Of course, there are some informations about the legendary dungeon yet. Some leaks, some trailers maybe. If you saw the official stream or Daughter's video, for example, you have some more informations. I will actually talk about this maybe on Friday in the video, or when the legendary dungeon started. So I'm not sure how much we can show about this yet, but we can talk about the changelog because there are some interesting things in it. And let's just start. Come on. Yeah. So we see the new Lord of Things iteration, new enemies, 4 new bosses, voiceover, 3 new legendary items, helmet ring and lucky charm, and the new mode ultimate. That's maybe some topic for tomorrow. And there is one more feature there, increased level cap from 700 to 800. And so far I know there's no one reaching or already at 700, but since a daily login bonus has been included into Shakes and Fidget, it was sure that people will reach that level soon enough, and that's why they increased the cap. But with increasing the cap, there are like thoughts in this game since level 600 if the value on experience and gold, if something in this quest system should be changed. And I think in the next year there could be something changed, because I think like if you reach a really high level, you actually can not have any, let's say, favors about the quest anymore. Yeah, you always go for the short quest, and it gives you like 16.5 million at best. Maybe sometimes you get some items on gold, and yeah, you get some experience, of course. I could imagine that some of this will be changed in the next year, but this is just my thoughts. Let's see what's going to happen. One of the topics we will talk about in the next year again, I pretty much assume. And then are some other things included. So the resources from quests and the legendary dungeon are directly credited now instead of being stored in the inventory. This is one of the fix or improvements I really appreciate. So I mean, on this char it's pretty okay. I got a lot of slots, inventory slots, but on newer servers it's always like you just have 1 or 2 slots free, and if you have something like sorry, I will show you. Yeah, if you have enough inventory stored, it's okay. But on newer servers, and then having like events like in this time, 4th Schwänzfee Festival, Day of Doomed Souls, with assembly of awesome animals. Yeah, if all those resources would have been included in the inventory, it's almost full after a few quests. And if you have to go through the quest pretty fast, so as I mostly, because I play a lot of jars and I don't have that much time left, then it's really sucky. So of course the fruits was the first change to be not included in the store anymore. Yeah, so this quite well. But the metals, crystals, stones, wood, and souls were included here and are now excluded. I really appreciate that update. Then you got optimized performance. I would say since this update the performance was better. Of course, I hope that at the weekend on Friday with all those events and the legendary dungeon that the performance will keep quite well. I really hope so. I'm optimistic. I look forward to it, but you never know. I hope it will work. I really hope. I hope it for you guys. I hope it for myself. I hope for player games. So if everybody actually wins if the performance stays stable. Yeah, that's really important. Then Epic Quest Extravaganza has been changed. So guaranteed first epic for completing the next, but one quest after drinking the first beer. That means like the second quest after you drink the first beer will give you an epic, and the same after the 10th beer. And I think they changed it because at the 10th beer, if I'm right, it was like the last quest has the epic, and that sometimes leaded to disfavors in the amount of experience and gold you could get, because you should know that the last quest after 100 thirst and 300 thirst gives you specific 300 thirst and 321 20 thirst gives you specific resources if you have just 2.5 minutes left, like with the 50% mount. So the shortest quest which is possible for your mount should be always still the 300 and the 320 thirst quest, because you can get like 4 times the gold or experience if you're lucky. Yeah, that's important. I think they changed it because of this, but I'm not 100% sure. So if you have any other ideas, or maybe if I'm wrong, just please write it down in comments, because I would like to know the right information if I am wrong. And the next thing is important too. So if we go back to our char, like the gold cap is now way increased. So I think it's 10 times higher in the most levels of your gold pit than before. Yeah, and this is good. I mean, just take me as example. I was mostly just able to check the gold pit 1 or 2 times per day. So that meant like I think I had like 12 or 30 million cap. So if I missed the to check the gold pit for 10 hours, I already was missing like 50% of the gold, which I can get now, or it means I can get now twice or 3 or even 4 times as more gold as before. And some other players with higher levels can even get more gold out of this, which they couldn't get before, or they had to check the gold pit like every 2 hours. Yeah, and this of course leads to way more gold to be able to be skilled than before, which really can make a difference. So if you start a char now, or even on world 60, if people build up the gold pit really fast and they skip things, they will long term be much better skilled than people who started the char like 10 years ago, or at least when did the fortress, like 6 years ago. So this is really a thing people had wished before. So let's see how much it affects the long-term play for those hardcore grinders. Yes, and there are some other changes. Language is okay. Pets. Highlights of the select recruit highlight when hovering over pet with the cursor. Improve text allocation of info screens for fortress. Adjusted positions of progress bars. Missing resources cost of it direct text now, and the confirmation buttons are grayed out. That's okay. I'm fine with this. It sometimes misleaded information. Payment. It's a nice topic here. A potion of eternal life always has sales values except on gained via wishers, coupon codes. That's a change which will lead to get a little bit more gold as well. Over a year, I think it can have an effect on a few skill points, because I experienced that problem as well with a low sell price, so I'm fine with this fixed bug. Fixed display of guild members. Hall of Fame now correctly displays after leaving guild. Some dungeon fixes in case of fight against the doppelganger. Languages, dungeon descriptions, bot remote, double attack of Samurai the Pale. That's are things I actually did not really recognize. But I mean, there must be people who had those problems, so every bug fix is nice. The hero function for highest ranked players in Hall of Fame can be important. I'm on no server. I mean, there are servers like I'm not sure if it's here quite the case, but it's actually case on each server. So I'm not really focusing on Hall of Fame, but wait, let's just. So this is like not so. Yeah, people pick the highest level player here, and that sometimes leads to bugs on each server. So it's important to have bug fixes in that case. Server cannot be reached. Well, it's 0 p.m. And well, some more things are fixed, which aren't that important. I mean, problems with pets and habitats correctly unlocked. I experienced those things too on the new servers sometimes, but it wasn't a big deal. It was a small deal, but it's nice that they fixed it. But I really hope that they will fix this. I mean, okay, servers not be able to be reached. So if I go on a new server, yeah, and well, okay, Thursday had appeared, and it's getting crazy. Yeah. Performance keep stable, please. 1 day after the update. Maybe we need another changelog. I hope not, man. I think that on server 31 Germany, you can play the legendary dungeon even today. Yeah. I wanted to show something. Okay, this server works. So I go on the server, and I press just enter for the first place, and it takes seconds until I can see the first place. Sometimes it takes 10 seconds or more. I really want this thing to be changed. Please do it in the next update. It's I'm not sure what is the reason. Yeah, maybe the server loads all the data in the background, and that leads to this problem. But I mean, if I pick some else numbers, it mostly works. Alright, so just go here. This server. If I pick like 100, does it work? No, it doesn't. Yeah, it works. It works 1. Maybe I was lucky now. Yeah. I would like this option to be faster. Let's say it like this. And yeah, if you have any comments on the update, feel free to write them down. I would like to discuss with you about this. And if you like the video, feel free to give me a thumbs up. I appreciate any kind of support in that case. So yeah, looking forward to you guys to follow my channel for new stuff coming. There will be stuff, yeah, as I mentioned before. So anyways, have a good day. Goodbye. Hasta la vista, baby.